In today's video, where'd I go? There I am. In today's video, we're going to take a first look at Jrealtime Analytics from StoreJ Extensions, John Dagmore-Moore's company, and check it out. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 262 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. Also build Joomla sites, maintain them, migrate them, update them. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term or just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. Okay, I'm starting super late today. My computer is very slow. In fact, I couldn't even open up a program. Yeah, so I was going to reboot, but anyways, I was late already. Hey, yeah, I mentioned that. Send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. All right, today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for your Joomla site, and while you're there, you will see there are lots of tools and information. There is lots of tools and information for working on and maintaining one or multiple Joomla sites. Check it out. Definitely do that. Okay, now, yes, someone has commented on the picture, so I took a little bit extra time to change that picture too. So let me just do this here. Just go to introduction, get rid of that, and hide that. This, it's a Dungeness crab. We had a long weekend here in British Columbia, actually in Canada. And in British Columbia, it was BC Day, and my son and his family were here. We'd visit with the grandkids for a couple of days, and then their parents came down and stayed overnight. So we went for a little walk in the just a park that's about 5 minutes from my house, and the tide was way out. So we actually left our shoes on a rock, and we went for a walk, and my son almost stepped on this guy. So that is a Dungeness crab, and yeah, it's a healthy size there, especially for the tide being out so long that the seagulls or something didn't find it. But when he put it back, he just hit himself in the sand. So I thought I would share that picture today. And yeah, so Bjorn says yummy. Yeah, I'm not much of a seafood guy, but good if that is yummy for you. Oh, Mary thinks he looks delicious too. Hello to Bjorn and Ivor, Michael, Derek, and Mary in chat, and it's good to see you today. And so let's get right to it. Now, I want to change there to full screen. So we've been looking at slowly making our way through J Extension Store's extensions. John Dagmore is very happy to give me access to them so that I can have a look. And I have some clients lately that I've been working for have come on to host with me or on my monthly management package, and they are coming with Jrealtime Analytics already installed on their site. And I've always been kind of curious about it, so I thought we would look at that today. So let me paste the link to that right here in chat. By the way, found out last week that the chat is not available until the stream replay is finished being processed. Someone missed out on the discount code that Elisa Foltine gave last week, which was only active for the day of the stream. So a little note to myself, now anything that I share in chat, I need to put on the screen for people who are watching. And it takes like 24 hours for a stream this length to, well, 24 hours, usually about 12 hours before everything's processed. So Jrealtime Analytics, let's take a look at what it says here. Plugin for Joomla is a standalone stats and analytics solution that integrates with every installed extension without the need of additional plugins. Ready to say goodbye to Google Analytics? Yeah, Get rid of Google Analytics now. Keep everything within your Joomla website without making your life complicated with third-party solutions that use cookies and heavy scripts that slow down page speed. So, all right, that would be good. I'm really interested to see what the database looks like on a large site that's using this. I was looking at my one server last night, and it's like when I migrated it to, I got like 32 CPU, I think, on it, and it wasn't even using one. So it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt me, I don't think, to put this on, but we will see. Anyways, and as you can see, it's available for Joomla 3, 4, and 5, and actually, here in the download page, when I went to download it, it is available also for 2.5 as well. So let me just download this again because I lost my Brave browser. Actually crashed on me, and I, as I was getting ready, it's one of the things that slowed me down today. And I didn't have, I was also late today, so. All right, save, get that, yes. All right, and I'm going to do this on this Joomla 5 site today. It is getting pretty mangled for stuff that we've been doing on it, but I've got I think I have the multiple language sitemaps working with GP Translate, and so I want to leave this site here and because the settings are right. And oh, Michael says, yeah, the computer's probably trying to render my shirt. Yeah, I remember the story. This is one of the shirts my sister made me when I went off to Bible college in 1984, and it still fits and it's still together. So it means it's nice for me. It's a nice shirt for me to wear and to still have, and nice memory because she passed a couple of years ago. All right, so let's go. System, install extensions. We'll drag this down here, and we're going to put this in there. And while that is installing, let me close there. There you go. Made my thumbnail in Canva. Let's just keep looking through here. You can track every single click or visited page on your site without using 3PD services like Google Analytics. Moreover, thanks to new technology, the Universal Events Tracking System is capable to integrate with every installed extension, so you can track virtually everything and use easy steps, and all informations are stored in your server. The use of Google Analytics is still possible, totally optional, and in this case, Jrealtime Analytics offers the integration to monitor Google stats directly in the Joomla backend. One of the things I'm really curious about this one is because yesterday I went into Google Analytics, hadn't been in there for a long time, but I wanted to show a friend of mine who's been writing some things for my site how visits are getting, and so if this is lighter than Google Analytics and gives something to just look at quickly, then that sounds good to me. And this is also interesting too. I saw this. The innovative mobile heat map system gives you an overview of the exact elements on the page where users click more often. Track the exact number of clicks in a given period. This system is no more limited to track the point coordinates in the page that has been clicked in a particular screen resolution. Now, real HTML elements receive clicks are tracked and shown in the heat map. It's compliant with EU cookie law. You can choose to anonymize IP address tracking. Main features: Universal Events Tracking System, Mobile Heat Map, Stats Report, Navigation Flow Diagram, Google Analytics integration, pages, keywords, clicks, ranking off your website with the new Google Search Console integration. Approved by the official Google team. Charts generation, integrated cron job for scheduled reports by email. Oh, I like that. Visual geomap, working also in real time. Visit by page report, by user report. Monitor minimum time spent per visit. Boy, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, a lot of stuff to read here. Referrals, tracking for traffic sources and social media. Search keywords, tracking for your site. Real-time advanced stats. Site speed widget to monitor site performance integrated with Google Gauge Speed Insights, Google Page Speed Insights. Exported reports, goal system, advanced ban and exclusion systems by IP pages, users, countries. There's a lot of stuff in here. All right, well, here we go. As usual, it's installed here, and we can click here to go to the control panel. So let's take a look at this. All right, now I guess I should post this site here for you to maybe give a click. Let's fill this up with a few stats if you want. You can try out this language thing here too. I only have Chinese, Spanish, and Swedish. Is the Norwegian pack ready for Joomla 5? Okay, so let's see. Here's all we got here. Let's go down to configuration. Front-end server load. If your server bandwidth is too stressed by stats data stream, you can decrease server load with this parameter. If you experience slow server performance, you can try to decrease this value. Note the lower value will result in less responsiveness for real-time stats. All right, we'll leave it at 40. Same thing probably for back-end. Inactivity to consider users logged out. If they're inactive for 10 seconds, they've logged out. Okay. Front-end timeout. No timeout. Okay, guess the user's name, prefix, control panel, stats, period. Last day, last month, last day, last week, last month. Geolocation mode. You go by IP address or browser data. Huh, that's interesting. Device detection mode, user agent, or device width. I've got clicks. Bjorn says I've got clicks. Great. Which is great to hear from Bjorn, but if I was at the doctor and he said, you've got clicks, I would be concerned. Heat map element width, 350, stats, calendar type, date format, okay. Auto updater, yeah. Default stats period, by week, yeah, we saw that. Enable, leave off page stats, enable visitor. Let's just leave everything we got here. Enable extended user stats. Some additional information such as browser, geolocation, email address will be available in single user stats and single page stats reports. Ah, that would be interesting. I guess you would have to be logged in though. So this is to see stats on how what your users are doing. Show the user group. Oh yeah. And if enabled, the user group for registered and logged in users will be shown in the visitor's user by report. Show referral, how they got there. Show email address. Okay. I like that. Cool. So this gives you some specific information on your own users as well. Exclusions. Okay, so set a single IP address you need to exclude from stats. Oh, so if you're on the site, you can exclude your own. Great. And then you could exclude a range of IP addresses. You could also exclude multiple IP addresses. All right, that's cool if you have a couple of people working on things. You can exclude page from the stats. Okay. You can exclude groups. Oh, so you could maybe just say, I only want to see, only track stats for people that are logged in. Maybe that's all you're interested in. Exclude countries. Okay, so if you don't want to see stats by country, you can get rid of that. And exclude user agents, and he's got the all the bots here, Googlebot, Bingbot. And exclude empty user agent. If enabled, all clients that will not provide a user agent string will be excluded from collected stats. That could be your bad bots that are doing that. Ah, is that set to yes or no? We'll go with no for now. All right, stats module. Let you monitor easily status of the stats module. When the module is published and assigned to a position, the label will indicate that the module is enabled to show stats on the front end. I can exclude visitors from Antarctica. You know, I was thinking the other day, I wonder if I should reach out to, that's the whole thing about Antarctica. I mean, I thought, if I could find someone in Antarctica and ask them if I could do a web page for them, I could say I've worked on web pages on every continent in the world. But I think anybody that's down in Antarctica already has like a scientific project website or something. So show real-time stats. I want to see that. Yeah, let's say this to in the stats module. Oh, that would be interesting to see. Oh, ask for cold cache. That's terrible, Derek. Womp womp. Visitors count by page, default stats, period. You know, this might be a nice alternative for showing how many people are on the site based on sessions that aren't expired. Okay. Advanced. GDPR component integration. We'll leave that at no. Clean real-time cache. Activate auto clean of database data for real-time stats. This optimizes performance dimension of your database, cleaning old obsolete data. Okay. Cleaning frequency. How often? Clean collected stats automatically. Okay. If you enable auto clean mode for collected stats, all database tables holding collected stats from users oldest than specific months will be deleted. Okay, so if your stats are getting huge, maybe you only want to see them for the last couple months or 24 months as it has here, but we'll leave that off. Enable cache. Okay, choose to enable cache to improve, reduce server load if required. Yeah, time offset. Choose the offset type for the time zone used to format timing stats. By default, it's based on Joomla settings, server time zone. You can switch to server PHP any. Okay, so if you want to go based on the time of the Joomla site, that. If you want to go on the time of your server, that. All right. Anonymized IP address, direct strings. Enable direct tracking for extensions is useful if you want to track links generated by certain extensions not corresponding to real site pages. For example, documents links generated by Docman example. Enabling the direct tracking for extension will result in having the links listed in the stats report even for a document click. Okay, don't quite. For example, enabling the direct tracking for extensions will result in having the links listed in the stats report even for documents. Okay, so all right. So if I had Docman and selected that and someone clicked on a link, then it would show stats that they had clicked on clicked for a document or something. Okay. I don't think I have anything like that in here. It's an advanced thing, we'll say. Geo PHP location based on a remote third-party web service. If you experience issues about wrong geolocation, it could mean that your server is not able to connect to remote service. Right. Use PHP. Enable the TTF font will be used by the PHP GD library for generation of graphs. Love me some graphs. Cloudflare IP masking for location. If you're using the Cloudflare cache with the IP masking service, you can enable this parameter in order to use the special PHP variable provided by Cloudflare to track the original IP address. Okay, good to know because I do use Cloudflare. Okay, don't understand that. Okay, we're getting a lot here. Okay, and then here's our tooltip geolocation service, GeoIP lookup. Okay. If we're going to send reports, here's the from email. Send reports by email. Yes, email addresses to get the reports. The format, frequency. Oh, look, you can get nice PDF. Great. Okay. The overview, report script, JavaScript management. Okay. Enable debugging. All right. I've learned from the past. We go through here. All right, now if I had Google Analytics set up for this J5 core, I could go there, put in the GA4 property ID, and I could Google Search Console site domain. I could set that up. Then you have to create an API key. All right. If you have your own custom one, and page speed. All right, and you can set page speed analysis type. Let's just go with mobile there because that is what Google's only doing now. All right. Well then, if we go to the control panel, let's see. We've got some stats here, just like Bjorn promised. 6 total visitors, 17 pages viewed, 1 system user, that's me, and active events, 0. So let's click through what we can see here. Full stats report. We have 3 visits from the States, 2 from Norway, 1 from Canada, 1 from the UK. All right. And here's the information here. Average visit life, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. That's nice that you're all just sitting there listening to me read through the options. Average pages per visit, and a bounce rate. Now, a bounce rate is how many people visit one page and then leave. They bounce. They're out of there. A graph theme, universal. Oh, love me some. Oh, look at this. Oh, orange. Look, you got orange. Well, I guess that's the one for me. Softy. Vivid. Oh, yeah. Let's go with universal for now. All right. Let's go with orange. It's a little bit hard to see. There you go. More different colors. Operating systems. 11 Windows. 4 Windows 11. 2 Windows 10. Android and 1 Android, 1 Mac OS. Browser. Chrome 100%. Desktop. 6 and mobile, which makes sense because whichever of you viewed on a mobile device, you're on an Android device. Landing pages. Okay, so these are the first pages, a landing page, first page onto the site. Yes, okay, I'll look at the map. First page on the site was this one here, and someone went to Sample Layouts blog. Michael says, what you can learn about visitors from the stats is it's GDPR. Yeah, and I didn't turn that on. I didn't turn the GDPR stuff, so. All right, did I miss clicking on the map, or we're just getting to that? Oh, look at that. Oh man, look at the stats here. Visits by page. Okay, 7 to the entry one. And then we've got some to scroll down here. I don't see any when I translated and it went to English. Sorry, when it went to Swedish it didn't. But now if I hit enter here, now the URL that I went to is that. So we'll see if that shows up. Visits by username. All right, so there are no usernames in here because none of you were logged in. But there's visitor 1.9899, visitor 4, visitor 6. Oh, and look at this. We have navigation flow. So let's see. This person from Canada went to 3 pages. And let's see their navigation flow. They came into this page. They went to typography. And then they went to test. Interesting. Man, this is actually nice and clear here. All right. Visit by IP address. And this is where I think we can click on the IP. Let's see. We got, oh, the Canadian one must have been me, but okay. So let's see this IP. Cambridge. Oh, that is Derek. Derek's in Cambridge. Right, Derek? That's you. All right. And then let's go to Norway. So Ford, Norway, Vestland. Yeah. And and then let's go to Stavanger, Norway, Rogaland. All right, so Bjorn, this is you here in Ford, and this would be Ivor. Referral source. YouTube. I wonder, is this? Oh, referral source. Yes, because we all clicked. You guys clicked on a link in chat, and that's how you got here. Okay, so it's a little bit off, Ivor. There'd be no searches. Great. All right, so open visual map. Oh, there we go. 1 in Canada, 3, 1, 2 in Norway. Nearby Waterloo, yes. Cambridge. So Cambridge is the area. It's probably the IP of maybe. I know sometimes my IP shows up that I'm on the mainland, which I'm on this little island here, but it would show me up as over here. Well, you know what? That's not. That's pretty good. This is certainly is light and zipping around. If I refresh here, and get a bit of a change there. Open the visual map. That won't change too much. Okay, so let's go back to the control. Oh, so here we export as a PDF. Let's just do that. Go delete. We'll save that. What kind of nice PDF do we get? Can you imagine setting this up so that your client gets to see what their traffic is every day or every week that it emails them information? Very cool. Visits by page. Okay. All right, so let's go to the control panel and push some more buttons. Oh, landing and leave off pages. Landing pages where people left off. Now, was that in the full? Was that in the full report? Mary says, is there a way to see how much bandwidth is being used? I was using this but stopped because I thought the bandwidth being used was not good. But maybe I'm misinformed. Yeah, let's see here. I don't. Are you so Mary, if you're talking about bandwidth as in between the server and you and the world, so like going out and touching something, coming back in, all this happens. I think all this is just happening right on the server. So when a browser calls for a page, it says, "Hi, I'm Chrome version whatever on a Windows 11 machine. My resolution is this, blah 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 blah. Send me this page," and your website says, "Oh, you need it in this width and display it this way and this information and now does all that." That's all happening on server. So I would think the more concern that I would have is how much of a load is it putting on the server. Which I mean, so the other day someone I know asked me if I would read a book they've written and review it and give them suggestions to make it, to improve upon it beyond the project that they've got it to. And I said to them, I just don't have the bandwidth to do that. And that was bandwidth. So bandwidth can also, I guess, in English, refer to, is there, what can the brain handle, what can the server handle, what can our lives handle. So this I would think would be how much load would put on the server. Can you see if it had a new connection with Arc browser? Yeah, we'll look at that. So in that case, it really comes down to your hosting. Yes, and that's the other thing. If you if you have slow hosting and not a lot of bandwidth in that sense, resources, then if you had 100 people, visit, that's 100 in an hour. That's 100 writes to your table, taking all that information. Well, 100 writes. Who knows? Probably lots of tables, lots of stats, or whatever. If you have that happening in a minute, that's going to put more load on your SQL server, doing all that computing. And if while it's doing that in the background, it's saying, hold on, I'll get you to page in a second. I got to keep track of all these stats. I could see that might be an issue. But, I'll tell you, this is an exciting time to be alive when you look back at computer servers and internet speeds and that, because there are just some things that you just don't worry about speed now. For instance, and this was for years ago, Peter Van Westen from Regular Labs, he gave a talk somewhere. I didn't watch the whole talk, but basically said when you're developing, it used to be, you wanted to keep it as light as possible. So so let's say instead of name string, if someone's submitting their name or you're displaying name string, you called it end string. Or time or month string, you just put M string or whatever, because you wanted to keep things small. But now those few bytes matter so little. What he said was, hey, use the longer forms so that you can know when you revisit your software, you know what those things do. So I guess another thing, I guess there was a time where you would want to have really short image names, because that just added to the size of your page. But everything is so fast now. All right. Ivor says, all right, so let's see. Here I was looking at, here's the site speed. 80% of your pages in the world are slow. 80% of web pages in the world are slower. So it's been doing some testing. You can test your page there. Okay, what? And this. I didn't scroll all the way down on here. Man, we've still got some things to go to. So, I just want to see our leaving visits by pages by user, IP, referral, on-site. I'm just looking very quick. So leave off pages are here. So this is the big report. These other buttons are if you want to just see the leave off and landing pages. There they are there. All right. And let's go here to visits by page. Okay. And then, so we get the operating system here, browser, device, yeah. Visits by page. Now I wonder if there's a way to remove these so that you really do just see visit by page. Open the visual map. Okay. So let's see. Overview, heat map, events, Google Analytics, Google Search Console. That's good too. But let's go full stats and we'll look for the browsers here. Browser. It looks like Ivor. I don't see Arc browser in there. But is it Chrome based or is it a Firefox based one? Let me just go Control Shift and R. No. Yeah. Bjorn, you're also Arc. Well, let's just go by let's go by visitors then. If we go to here, visit by user. And so we know that you guys are both in Norway and it's showing Chrome. Chrome and Chrome. And you've each visited one page. Okay, so Let's click on some other buttons here. Visits by page, visits by IP. Yeah, so here's the IPs of the people visiting. Yeah, so that's, we've seen in the big report. Referrals and keywords. Okay. YouTube and YouTube. Oh, and Google. Interesting. I wonder what the one Google one was. Although YouTube and Google are the same company, so here's who came. Oh, that's okay. On-site keyword searched. Oh, that was you. Okay. Nice. So on-site searched. Why don't we just? So let's give that a try. Let's go to menus, all menu items. Is search already on in the default here? Oh, it is. Okay, so first of all, I need to switch back to English. Yes, collecting IP could be a problem, but we saw where if you're not supposed to, that you can scrub that. Because I did definitely in the GDPR say no. So let's go EN. And let's search for Joomla. Okay, great. Here's everything with Joomla. Let's click on a few pages and let's search for Tim. No, Tim's not in there. Let's search for page. Yeah, and let's do an advanced search. Excuse me. No, I won't bother with that. And in fact, let's go and I'm going to log into the front end here. And now I'm going to go to a few pages here. And I'm going to search for good. No. Extensions. Let's search for that. All right. Extensions. And this is the auto card thing that we're looked at a couple of weeks ago. All right, so we'll go back here. We'll go to home dashboard. Oops, components. No, not JSite. No, not. Oh my goodness. And now let's go to the visits by user. Oh, there you go. Name of user, administrator. And, okay, so it only saw 4 pages there because so it didn't say, hey, he's already been here. Serge, hello. How are you? Serge, are you been going to any Olympic events? I know France is a big country, so it's not like, oh, everyone's, and not everybody be going, but oh, you do? What events have you been to? Now that's got, so that's me. That's me right there. So let's go to control panel and let's go to referrals and keywords, heat map, visits by page. Let's go to the full stats. Tennis. Nice. I think it was really cool how they got a lot of stuff around the Eiffel Tower and okay, landing pages, leave off pages, visitors, IP, referral. Oh, okay, and here's your search keywords: page, Joomla, and extensions. I'd be liking that. Ah, you won against Canada in basketball. Yeah, well, don't feel bad. You know, Canadians invented the game of basketball. It's like every country's got something that says, we invented that, or we did this, or what, we burned down this, or we beat you in this war, or whatever. But that guy that won in the hammer throw, he's from I think he lives here on Vancouver Island. We saw a story on him before the Olympics, so it was really cool to see him win that. The Hama throw. All right. Try out some other ones. Referrals and keywords. Heatmaps stats. Okay, let's see here. All right, so let's see the number of clicks for, let's say, this blog page. So we'll click. And here's the heat map. Oh, look at that. Up here, there is the clicking on blog in the top left. That was pretty hot. And see, now this, I have used Microsoft's free heat map. And it did use a lot of, it was very busy talking out to Microsoft. And I think because Microsoft was slow to listen. But yeah, this is where everyone's clicking on the blog here. On English and blog. Of course, you would think that. All right, let's just try for this home page. It's got a bunch of clicks. See the heat page. Okay, so here on the home page, one click on search. Yeah, I did that. One click on search. Yeah, I did that. This must be where. Is this where people have been to? Oh, this might be the heat map for where pages people have been to. Right now, if I click on here, it takes me out of the heat map. Okay, so typography. So let's go to the search page. I was on there a lot. I clicked on work. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I get it. So on the heat map display site, if you see a page, it shows what's been going on there. So I clicked once on advanced search. And I clicked, and I opened that and closed that. Yeah, one click. I clicked on working on your site once. Yeah. Now, if I click on one click, I wonder if it, no, it doesn't look like it would link to show, but okay. So let's go to the test page here. And it didn't have any clicks. Yes, right, Microsoft Clarity. I had that on, which was really cool because you could watch a replay on Microsoft Clarity. You could watch a replay of people moving of the sessions, but I think that was much heavier load than this. But it was good to, you could definitely see, it was good, and I would use it, especially if you want to put it on for a day just to see where people are moving or how they're moving. You have it? Did you find that it slows your, because they have the free, it's free, right? Did you find that it slowed down processing or page load or? I don't remember. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Oh, let's just see heat map stats. Let's export the PDF for that. Yes, it did slow your site down. I asked so many questions, I wasn't sure what you're answering yes to, Michael. Let's view this. Oh, and then this is, let's zoom in. What do we got here? Oh, this is just showing heat map stats list. Okay. That is, oh, look at that. We can click on that. Yeah, let's open that link and see. Oh, and we go right to the heat map there for it. Oh, not that you notice. Okay. And that was a while ago too, so. One click on search. One click up there. I know there's been other clicks on here. Okay, control panel. What else do we look at here? Overview stats. Oh, okay. Graph. Oh, let's get us some graphs here. Bar, line. Okay. So just a quick stat here. That's good. can choose a month. This is August. Bars are a bit easier to see there. Okay. Universal. Okay, yeah, and then you can do your orange. Okay. If I select orange on that, and then go to control panel, and then go to visits by page, and then go control panel, and then go overview stats, it does remember. So he has that changing on the fly with Ajax. I think it's Ajax. All right, real-time stats. Stats by page. Maybe I need to and refresh. Current page, number of users on this page. All right, so that's not showing real time, but maybe that's a setting I missed. Yeah, let's put this stats module on in a second as well. Show real-time stats. Oh, this is just for the module though. I'm gonna say everything to the real-time stats. Visitors counter position. Default always bottom. Visitors count. If enabled, the visitors counter will work separately for each single page. Oh, how many people are on this page? Ah, interesting. Default stats period. Okay. Save that. Single up, that's excluding. Yeah, exclude groups. All right. Preferences, front end server load. Show user group, show referral, show email address. Where was the real time here? Just take another run through here. So there's the GDPR. You can choose to integrate the stats tracking with the GDPR component by J Extensions. Oh, to be fully compliant with EU GDPR law. In this way, the stats tracking will stay disabled until a visitor consents. Ah, okay. So there's your GDPR stuff there. And that was who was it that mentioned that? Just looking back up through the... Yeah, a lot of data store. Well, we could look and see what size the table is, too. We'll go into the hosting for this and see. Google Analytics Search Console. Yes, Michael, it was you. I couldn't see it. Oh, yeah. No, I was looking for GDPR, but you had actually said collecting IP could be a problem. Google Analytics data, GA4. Yeah, the UA is gone. UA is gone, those two. All right. I'm not sure why the real time's not showing up, but maybe it just, yeah, hard to, I don't know. Control panel, overview stats, real-time event stats. Haven't had any events. Now this is interesting. Add an event. So for instance, excuse me, I forgot to turn my phone off here. I'll make sure I hang up on this guy. It's someone calling about a heat pump. Let me just turn my phone off here. Forgot that. I did check to make sure the microphone was working. So this is interesting. I forget what they just changed in, excuse me, the name of them Google Analytics. Let's say that you have a shopping cart, and then when someone completes a purchase, it goes to a thank you page, and that's the only way that someone get the thank you page. What you could do is you could select that an URL or a page view. You select what the page is. And if someone gets to the checkout page and they thank you for buying, it basically is an event, and so you could get emails saying, "Hey, somebody has purchased." Category root. Okay, let's see here. Minimum visited pages. Okay. Define goal. Yes. Oh, you could say this is a goal or an event. Okay. Yes, this is a goal. Maybe they have some more things to set up here because it says, "Hello, Imran. We're looking at." Let me just paste it here. Yeah, that paste is not working on my. I'm gonna have to reboot my computer. No. I'll get it for you right here. This Control Z, Control copy. I can use Control V, but I can't use my shortcut for multiple pastes. That's not working. I'll have to see. It was slow. It's almost like an update installed or something this morning. But anyways, that's what we're looking at. Welcome back, Imran. Imran's been for weeks. The internet's been shut off in Bangladesh, so he could not participate. He couldn't work either. So glad that that is over. I hope, and Imran, I hope that your country has a smooth transition to reorganizing, because even though you've gotten rid of a leader, I know and it's tough times in Bangladesh, which led to a lot of the protests and that as well. There's a lot of people that want to step into voids as well and create power voids and create a mess. All right, so I almost think, since this just says category root, apply to selected components, content, minimum. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I was down at the bottom. Choose a menu page item. So if every time someone gets to, let's see, to the love page. All right. And this looks like we can set up different event categories. That's here. And we're going to get down there, or we can put in a custom URL that they've been to. All right, so you don't have to have a menu link, but we could go to send me an email. Each time it's triggered, only when the goal is reached. And we're going to say, yeah. I think this would take a little bit more advanced to look at. So let's save and close. We have categories for event. Okay, here we go. We have an events category list. New. Someone buys. Save and close. And now we can go to the Real-Time Analytics. We can go to events category. Events Categories, events, stats. Oh, there we go. We can do this, and now we can assign that to that. Now, if I go up to preview here. Oh, and it says I've got an email. Bjorn says that. Yeah, so let's just, I was going to do that too. Blog. Oh, that's search here, LOV. And here we go. The Joomla love article right there. Oh, which one was it? Let's just do both. We'll see. All right, and then in my email over here, I get this email here, and there, yeah, so you can see that. New event is being triggered and registered on 24087. The event name is Love Page. Now it's 11:51. And then there's one, this is me afterwards, Love Page. And it shows that someone was there. So cool. And I think there's probably another one in here because it says I just got a new message. Yeah, so, and then someone else went there. Right. Cool. This would be fun. If this, then that. You get an email to this and you turn on the light when you get a conversion. Derek went looking for love. Oh, man. I think Derek must have had corn for breakfast. Or lunch, as is the case. All right. That's pretty cool. All right. So we'll go cancel. And... all right. Let's go to Jrealtime Analytics. Event stats. Okay. We just see that 3 occurrences of that. Okay, we did that. Events categories, Google Analytics. So I've not tied it into that. This is nice though. Click this button to get the Google authorization code and authenticate. Enter the code, authenticate, and log in. Very nice. Maybe I will add this to my CyberSalt site after, and I'll actually hook it up to Google, or I'll do it to the cybersalt.com. Yeah, I'll do it to the cybersalt.com site. All right. So what do we get? So that was, we're going to look at the module. We're going to look. We're going to install in that. Look at the stats. And what else? I think there's one. Oh, we're going to check to see if that browser was showing up. If I've missed something, just let me know. And then Google Search Console. That's another nice one because that's analytics, but Search Console shows you pages that are being checked out, and gives you different information too, site maps and that too. Configuration, help, and documentation. Well, site speed. Oh, there you can test the page. That's spinning. All right. And all right. So let's go to the module. And I think we'll go to Control Panel. We go to Settings. Configuration. We go Stats Module. It's not enabled. Okay. We will enable this. Publish it. I'm going to put it in the right column, sidebar right. And we're going to put it on all pages. And we're going to save and close. Now let's close a few tabs here. And we'll go to the home page. And when I scroll down here, oh, look at that, stats right here. Stats on 2024. Oh, it shows to date. 61 visits. Total visitors 26. Average time. Page per user. Users on page 3. Visitors 4. Oh, that's your real-time stats. Logged users 1. Total users 5. Visitor counter. Oh, and then you got the map here too. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that's nice. Now, that's immediately think of one site, like I said, that this would be better stats than just the other one, because would be excluding bots. And I think that other one does not. I'll just show you this client, eating disorder. I just actually moved them to my server last night. And oh my goodness, oh that's a cached page. That is just the page from a cache, because I know that page is live. I know it is. If you go to this page, everyone, if you just would give a click, I think a page should come up there, right? Sure that it does. I hope, yeah, because I was on that page last night. This is just my browser caching things. I really hope. Let's just do here. Watch. I'm gonna go here. Let's go to a tour. Imranet's tracking information from visitors and their IP and which browser they're using and pages that they're on. So it's not just pulling out of the hits record. As long as the page comes up, I'm fine. I'm good as gold. I'm gonna have to verify that I'm a human. Oh, the page is showing. Okay, good. Whew. So while we're here, you'll see that the stats down here, it shows 188 guests online. It's not who's online, but it's not accurate. Your AVG antivirus says the page is infected with URL phishing. Huh. Yeah, okay, and yeah, Michael can see it. Okay. Anyway, so this 180 guests, I don't think that's accurate. So what I would want to do, or probably will do, is replace who's online with this, and it'll show stats for, or maybe real-time stats, users on page, visitors, logged users, total users. And then you can set up the cron job or the period of time that purges this. But that does look nice. Okay, so yeah, that's enabled now. Great, show stats, and then you can control things. Do you want to see the map? No. Save, home, refresh, and the map is gone. And in fact, we have a lot of chance to customize that. Show stats, no. Yes, real-time stats. Show visitor count, yes. Always at bottom. Let's try that. What do we see here? So you get real-time stats. And you get visitors counter 26. Now I wonder what 26 is. Is that the counter for today? Probably, right? So we turn that off. And go refresh. Yeah, real-time stats. Users on page 3, visitors 4, logged users 1, total users 5. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go to cybersalt.com and let's go to here. Whoops, wrong one. System, install extensions, upload. I'll pop that in there. Imran, this keeps track of visitors by the IP. So if I visit 5 pages, it just shows me as one visitor. If I were to change IPs, it would show me as a different one. All right, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to go down to Jrealtime Analytics. We're going to go to the, oh, now interesting. Why is, something is different in the formatting here. Look at that, because this is 2 and 2 down, but in here it made a square. I wonder why. I wonder what's different between those two. It might be the staging environment thing at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe the multilingual. Maybe I have more buttons up here. Interesting. All right, let's go to Google Analytics. And we're going to go to Google, get the authorization code. And I'm going to log in as me. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to continue. Oh. I can just click there and copy. All right, and then I can go back here and put that in there. Yeah. It's in there. Hold on for a sec. Did I paste it in there twice? And authenticate and log in. Oh, maybe this is a dark mode thing. There we go. There we go. Enter your numeric Google Analytics 4 property ID in the proper field and component. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Imran. GA property ID. All right. Let me open up a new tab here. I'm not sure where I've got that, so we'll just look over here in a second. And the tag is, where do I find? Okay, so now we're in here. I can do this. And then I'm going to go to, let's see here. That's not what I want to, oh, admin. Property details. Oh, here we go. Property ID up there. Yeah, I'm going to do Search Console next. This one is, oh, sorry. Control V. Okay, I have to do the exact thing as my, there, let's save. Okay. Let's refresh. So this is going to get, okay. All right, so here's my Google Analytics information for my cybersalt.com site. And this is displaying it in a format very familiar. Okay, direct, organic search. Okay, organic video. Organic videos. So, okay, 17 direct. New and returning visitors. 538 new visitors. Referral stats. Okay. Oh, now this is organized. It very nice. I can get the same information back here, but now I have to go and kind of navigate where things are and know my way around here. This has made it a lot easier to see just in one go. Page stats, top visits, and today that's visits. 19 visits yesterday, 1 visit so far today. Sessions per user. So, but he's got a bunch of really common stats that you can just look at without having to navigate in Google Analytics. Okay. And you can even go to, so he's just queuing Google Analytics for this information. And look like we're getting a graph for that one. Oh, visitors. Let's see. All right. Oh, Heatmaps has this option that for Google Analytics in it. Okay, yeah, and that is also one of his extensions. Oh, and Bjorn just said the same thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go to here, Real-Time Analytics, Google Search Console. Error, code 43 message. User did not have sufficient permission for cybersalt.com. So I must have to set that up as well. All right, so let's do that. Google API key. So I would have to, okay. How did we get to the quick links there? Go to here, go to Google Search Console. I have not set credentials for your own Google app for Google Analytics and Google Webmaster Tools. Okay, so I need to set it. Now I did on the other one. So if I log out from Google and I click Get Google Authorization Code, so I have that. Control V. No, that's not it. Oh man. It's in Control Panel. Control Panel. Yeah, and so we're in Google Analytics. And I've logged out of that, right? So, yeah, it's a bummer. My Control V is not working. I've got some things there. But Control V is not working on my computer right now. So definitely going to need to have to reboot. I could have pasted that in Notepad. WinV, it's not working. It is not working for me right now. So something did happen when I booted up today, and then it was super slow, and then Chrome crashed, and so I restarted Chrome, but I didn't restart the computer. like Brave. Yeah, I get a new code. Well, why don't we try this? Yeah, let's do, if we're going to get a new code, let's go to Google Search Console just to make sure, so we can at least look in here. Get that code. Tim. Continue. I'm going to copy that. Going to go Control V. Authenticate. All right, so when that goes in there, authenticate and log in. User does not have sufficient permission. Oh, you know what this might be? It might be this. Enter, get Google authentication code. Let's do this account here. Yes. This, actually, Tim at cyberslot.com might not have permission for that. Okay. Copy that. Yeah, I don't think it's the cache, Imran. I think it is. Let's put this here. Control V. Tab gets it there. Authenticate and log in. Okay. Yeah, it's still seeing, it's still doing default Google application. But we can go control panel now. Google Analytics. It's still saying default Google application. So maybe there's some caching that needs, maybe there's some, that permissions isn't 100% automatic. Anyways, we get the gist. We can see it back here. If I go to components, yeah, you had to set up an API. Oh, right. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, Imran. Sorry, Bjorn. If we go to the control panel, Google Analytics, there was somewhere where we could set that up, right? Configuration. Take care to specify the domain exactly as your property is being registered. If you have used the URL prefix method for the verification, then the domain must be specific in the format HTTPS. Okay, so maybe I need HTTPS. Let's see here. User does not have sufficient permission for HTTPS. Yeah, and I still don't. Oh, yeah. So I'll have to set up a Google API here. Custom. How do I set up a? Oh, you think take out the WW? Oh, okay. I can do that. Save. You think no protocol? Yeah, can try that too. See, and this is saying HTTP. All right. It has something to do with my setup in here. Analytics. Let's see what result here. Yeah, once you get this set up, no, it's not that. That's the would like to see where the property settings, property details, cybersalt.com, but that's not what the URL is. Let's see here. Okay. All right, setting up an IP. Okay. Google Search Console. Use the API key in your application. Search Console. Let's see. Use the API key in your application. API key, where are we going to get here? Okay, well, I could use a link. Handy dandy link. That other one should work, I would think, but we're gonna do like this. No. And there's a video for us to watch. I'm not going to do that right now. All right. But, yeah. Yeah. Google API keys could be a whole other watch me work. Yeah. Because that's, I feel like I'm snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. If I can start going down there. This Google Analytics API, but obviously I need to create an API key here, client code. I could use a little link for that, and also one for the Google PageSpeed API. Yeah, the link should be in the profile page at the bottom. Oh, you got more things done here. Settings. Nope. All right. Well, I'm going to leave that. But why don't we just for now, maybe someone has been to the site. Let's go to control panel. And here's the Oh, this is showing quick stats. 250 system users. Is this how many times I've clicked around moving? This is testing site, cybersalt.com. Okay, very fast. Full stats report. Bounce rate. 7 OS users, 7 Chrome users, 7 desktop. Now, is that just in the time that I've been here? Or because I've been here, but I'm not on a Mac. Cybersalt.com, 7 users, all from the US. Now, let's just see. Let's click on an IP here. Oh, yeah. Seoul. Mountain View, Denver, Seoul. I'm going to guess these Seoul are Imran's using mobile. Okay. From August the 5th to the 11th. I wonder if this is... Okay. Well, plenty to look at there. So let's go... I'm not sure. System users, that's odd that it's so high. Active events, system users. If we go to configuration, exclusions, single IP address. Okay, that would be interesting. We'll have to just see what populates it. All in all, it's pretty light, bouncing around, moving fine. And, we're going to look at the tables to see how big these tables are. Let me just in another window here quickly go to green here, root. Get logged into there, list accounts, go to basic Joomla where we did most of our stuff. Okay, now just drop this out of the way here. Okay, and now I can go full screen here. Now, what is the database? Whoops, we're logged out. What is the database that I'm using here? Server. 423. And so let's see, the tables are going to be, oh, here we go. Real time, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tables. The countries map, 249. That's just listing the countries. So that's not populating anything. There's the heat map. Heat map clicks, low stats. Analytics referrals, yeah. Searches, yeah. That was only 6 because I didn't do many searches. Server stats, that seems the biggest one. So let's look at what's in one of these here. You've got session ID, visitor name, visited page, the IP, browser, OS, and device. Okay, so there must be more. We're in the stage tables there. Does something get added to... Yeah, I think, yeah, I just wonder if stuff is being added to the content. Let's go to content or category. Okay, we'll look at categories. No, nothing there. Every time someone in category that I just don't, yeah, I don't see where that would be. Where are those stats being kept? Is it being kept in something totally unique? No. Now sessions has 1,000 here, so let's see. Browse. Let's look at good idea. Search for clicks. Let's see. Let's see if it's let's go to the end here and let's just edit this. No. Search for clicks. There's heat map clicks. No, but let's search. Let's search the database for clicks. Oh, okay. Immer says it could be served as JSON or CSV. Okay. That's a good point. So these are, they're not in the database. Let's go to File Manager. Basic J5 Core. First of all, let's see, media. We're looking for Jrealtime. Won't be there. Okay, so here we are in administrator. Components com Jrealtime here. I wonder. I don't think it's in there. There's cached heat map page. Yeah, maybe there's a file somewhere. Asset. Yeah. I don't know where it is. Let's try this. File manager, disk usage. Well, these would be very tiny. I don't think that's going to help. I can go J5 core, administrator, components, real-time analytics, framework, JavaScript, images. No. Hard to say. Searching for clicks. Ah, sweet mystery of life. All right. Well, I don't see that. I don't see where that is. But I guess on a bigger site, it would become more apparent. And assets. I don't think there's an asset folder. Let's see here. cPanel, file manager, public HTML. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll search for visitors here, but content, extensions, finder terms, history. Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe John is going to watch this and let's see here. So all right. Well, all in all, pretty cool. And Jrealtime Analytics. Just got your. It has a module folder. We'll take a look there. I don't think that you would put all that in a module folder. It doesn't make sense because it's data. But let's just go and look. Modules. Stats, no. It's somewhere though. Must be somewhere. Is there a clue in the verbiage for for configuration? Let's see here. Oh, I'm in a public HTML. You're right. Go here. Look in media, Jrealtime Analytics. It's not there. Up a level. Go to administrator, components. I don't know where that would be put. Wouldn't be in cache, would it? No. J5 core, stage administrator media. No, it would have to, it's got to be somewhere that makes sense. Framework, images, template. Yeah, I mean, you think it would be in the back end here. Let's just go here. Let's go to components, Jrealtime Analytics. Just those files are going to be so small, it wouldn't show where they are if they are files. Well, I was just curious for how much space it takes. I guess the way to say is to leave it on a busy site for a while and see what loads up, whether it's a table or not. Let me just show you what's happening here with JSitemap Pro with things set up for GP Translate. Down here, the sitemap language down at the bottom, when this is set up properly, I can go to Spanish. It automatically changes things here. I can go to the XML map for the Spanish language, and I can go here. Yeah, I don't think they'd be much bigger, so it's kind of hard to see if there's a lot of them. It would have to, before it shows up in the file space. But if I go here, here is the language file. Here's the sitemap for all of the Spanish URLs. So if I select, I don't know, let's just go down here, list all tags, and I select this here. I haven't done this yet, submitting any of these sitemaps to Google. But if I go here and go paste, this is the Spanish page, and it automatically selects the Spanish language. And now down here, all of the links, it stays Spanish. If you go to a page that's in English and you switch to a language and then you go to another URL, it doesn't change the URLs here. So for it to stay the same language, someone would have to come through one of the language URLs. But, and this did not get translated here. And this is something too. I got to ask about this, because if I go Chinese traditional, then go Spanish, then it translates. But it's not translating on the fly if I go to that. So, yeah, so a little bit of experimenting that I've been doing. Now, if I do this, do the HTML sitemap, that gets translated. All of these get translated. But if I go to Hogar, the page gets translated. And now if I go to blog, apparently there's not a Spanish word for blog. If I go to this, that gets translated. That's an empty page though. But I can go back here now and go to, I don't know, where was Hogar? There we go, and switch there. It goes quickly to the Spanish. So I have to ask John about that. That if you have a, if you submit the language URL, does it, how to generate all the pages at once or get them all translated at once. But I did get that set up, and it's working up here with the language up here. So, yeah, Ivor, I think maybe that's what you have to do. Look for the missing ones. I don't know. The language things are still a mystery to me. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm very close because I'm hoping to get my site using all these different languages to see if it improves with traffic. But I want them all generated and ready for when Google spiders them or goes through them. So now the other thing too is that I do have my browser which is asking for English. So maybe, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's looking at the href thing. JSiteMap Pro, Google GP Translate configuration. Oh, let's just go back and just see those stats again here. Active translation 72, published, unpublished translations 21. These are pages visited in that. Ivor, you know what I would do? I would take the J4 language file and take the J5 language file, paste them, have ChatGPT compare the two and show you which ones are missing in the J5. It would probably be really good at doing that. Configuration. All right. Original language, current. Automatically select the current page language based on the HTML tag and lang attribute. This option can be useful if you use the Joomla multi-language system and you want to add. Oh, maybe I need to put that there. This option can be useful if you use the Joomla multi-language system. You want to add GP Translate to it. Yes, let ChatGPT do the work. The other day I was writing an article. It was my words, something I wanted to say. I was even having a hard time reading it. I was so frustrated. It had everything I wanted to say, but it was not flowing. So I copied that paragraph and I put in ChatGPT. I said, say this better. And it did. And I had to change one thing because there's a word that I wanted to use specifically. But it was good. Auto translate detected language. This option can be useful if you want use the Joomla multi-language system and want to automatically translate pages written in the same original language visited with different URLs for each language installed. Yeah, that's the one that need to be on. Automatically select the translation language based on your browser language on your first visit. I think I want that. Yes, detect original language. Automatically select the original page language based on the HTML tag and language. So I think I got a few more things that I need to have turned on here. Maybe I need to have these on here. Let's try this. See, that link is still Spanish. So if I go there, if I go there to blog, that looks like it's the English. So, you know, if I go to English, and then I go to Spanish, something is, did I mess something up there? Maybe it's automatically detecting the language of my browser. Is that what I did? Yeah, something's, I don't know. I don't know. What did I... There, that translated it. If I go, oh, that link is English. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's something where I really want to get a video on how to get this set up right, but I've got to get it. I've got to get it right to do that. So, all right. Well, it's 10 after 1. I started about 2 hours ago, so I think that we can get rid of that. Go to full screen and head back to the crab screen. All right, everybody. There it is. Wonder if that crab's still alive. It's been alive for a while to get that big, so who knows. Hey, thanks for spending time with me today. Appreciate that, as always. And it was nice to look at this. Thanks to John for letting me check this out. Where am I here? I gotta get to the sad music. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, Derek's heading out for a fresh crop of corn. Yeah, I'm going to be in Ontario at the end of September, and I'm excited to have some nice corn on the cob. We don't get the same sweet corn on the cob out here in British Columbia that you get in Ontario. So I am looking forward to it. You're welcome, Mary, and everybody. Thanks. So we'll wrap it up there. I'm going, hey, one of the people from my church, one of the pastors of my church, he lives on a boat. He and his wife live in a boat. And tonight we are going for an evening cruise for just like a snack supper, a charcuterie board. And we're going to cruise around a couple of smaller islands around here and doing that this evening because it looks like the weather's going to be nice for it. So I'm looking forward to that. I might also need to have a nap because I stayed up later than I should have last night. Okay, enough talk for me. Everybody, as usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, evening, afternoon, or tomorrow, that you are doing well. Until the next time, enjoy Joomla sites, and God bless. Bye-bye.